So what we're offering is a training program which results in a engineering doctorate or a professional doctorate qualification after 4 years of research. So it's a 4-year full-time program which gains you an EngD qualification at the end of it, and you can call yourself doctor if you pass the program. Now, we have 2 routes of entry into the program, and we're calling them the routes for professional doctoral scholars, and you see those on the left, and they're the PDS scholars. And on the right-hand side, you can see our enterprise doctoral scholars, or the EDSs. And both of those 2 streams differ slightly in where they're coming from, but once they're accepted onto the program and working as part of this Centre for Doctoral Training, then we treat all scholars exactly the same. So the professional doctoral scholars and the EDS scholars come together in this data-centric engineering program at Queen Mary, and we work together and train you up together in partnership with companies that are our formal industrial partners. So I'll just say a few words about what I mean by the PDSs and the EDSs. So on the left-hand side, I've got in a nutshell what I mean by the professional doctoral scholars. So a professional doctoral scholar is a person who has been out of academia for at least 3 years. So you haven't been studying for anything in a university for at least 3 years, but you're employed by a company, and you will remain in full-time employment whilst you are enrolled as a scholar on this program. So you're both employed and a scholar at the same time. The salary will be paid by your employer. That's the key point. And the issue here is that the work you do for your employer is the same as the research for your engineering doctorate. So you must be in a research-facing job, which your employer wishes to sponsor you on. So it's a kind of sponsorship activity. So your employer engages in the research and they commission the research, if you like, and we will partner with you, with the company, and an academic supervisor who will supervise you on the project. And then the tuition fees will be paid by us, by Queen Mary. So that's the professional doctoral scholar route. The enterprise doctoral scholar route is slightly different. Again, we're looking for people who have been out of academia for at least 3 years. You will enter into full-time study. So if you are employed, you will leave that employment and you will enter as a fully enrolled student or a scholar on this program. And you're entitled to a tax-free stipend of up to £20,500 per year. The tuition fees will be again paid by Queen Mary. And for those enterprise doctoral scholars, you will engage in research that you decide and choose in partnership with your selected academic supervisor. And that will be interspersed with periods in industry where you get to use some of your research skills and apply them in industrial settings. And what we offer is an induction and reorientation program in academia that's fully integrated into the training. You will be fully supervised by QM academics, and that doesn't matter whether you're coming through the PDS route or the EDS route. That's exactly the same for both cases, and you will also be offered additional research mentoring by other academics and research active staff within the university to try and get you reacquainted with the higher education and research environment that we work in. All right, so that in a nutshell